Hey, 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 everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. I hope everyone is doing fantastic today. I was excited to come on, you all. I was excited because today I'm going to be doing a spot of an experiment. Y'all know how I am. And I thought I would share my experiment with y'all because y'all always give me some good suggestions too. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making a junk journal cover out of an album cover, which I haven't seen anybody else do, by the way. But before we get started, I just wanted to say if you love junk journaling like we do and you love experimenting like we do, then please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up. You can do that now, during, or after. I would greatly appreciate it. And YouTube just sent out the notification, so everybody else will be coming on. And also, you can head over to our Facebook group, which is Junk Journal Buddies, and the link is in the description below as well. And I tried to put some links to the items that I would be using if I can find them, if we use them, because like I said, this is an experiment, so I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be using the things that I think we're going to be using. I know we're going to be using this beautiful album cover though. So first let me, also if you're coming on the replay, just know that this is being recorded via live chat and I will be chit-chatting with my junk journal buddies. So hello junk journal buddies. Hi Brenda and Donna, and hello Fab Crafts and More. Also Penny and Creative Nana, hey, and Rachel and Lulu. Hey Lulu, I just answered your comment. Thanks everybody for coming on. So I know you all are doing some extra stuff. Hey Sophie. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging in as I'm talking to the people in the chat because let me just say, I did go thrifting again today, y'all. I went out to the thrift stores on purpose because on Thursdays, my little honey hole where I get my books at, they have the books on sale on Thursday. So y'all know I had those 19 Reader's Digest books that I purchased last time and I showed on my mega haul. Hey, beauty. And I actually left some behind and it's been itching at me all week. So I went back and I got the rest of them. And I don't know how many it is. So I don't know if we're going to get to do a haul on those or not, but we'll see. And I only got a few more things. And I bought some album covers. And I actually bought 2 album covers. And they were in the same place where the books were at. So I was like, some of those album covers are so beautiful and nobody's ever going to buy them because the albums are like they're poop. So, but the album covers are really beautiful. And I saw this album cover first with Johnny Mathis. And although it doesn't have like a lot of colors and stuff on it, I'm going to tell y'all why I bought this one. Y'all going to laugh because my mom, she used to tell me all the time that Johnny Mathis was my real father. So I was like, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to make a junk journal cover and I'm going to show my mom. I'm going to be like, Mom, look, it's my dad. Hey, Nikora. All right. So, yeah, you all can work along with me on this one. Well, if you don't have an album, you can't. Y'all don't go tear up any albums in your house unless you really don't want the covers. But one reason why I thought they would be perfect because they're almost like they're thicker than I would say like a cereal box. And a lot of people they make their covers out of cereal boxes. So let's look at this album. It actually is not in too bad of condition, but I don't have a record player right now set up. So let's just put that to the side because I really don't know what I'm gonna do with a vinyl record. Okay, so, and let me move this other stuff out the way as well. So, again, it's like, and it has 2 cardboard pieces. So, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my box cutter out, and I am going to attempt to cut this. I actually have it open with my hand here, y'all. I'm being very careful because I don't want to cut anything. Let me cut it away from myself. This doesn't have to be perfect. Y'all, I always say this is not a tutorial, especially today. This is like an experiment. This is an experiment for all involved here. So, Creative Nana says, I can make a bowl from the record. Oh, I've seen people do that. You know what? I'm going to have to look that up. I've seen people sell those on Etsy. So maybe I can get enough of them to make sell some on Etsy, huh? If I learn how to make them correctly. I don't know if they make them out of the 78s. I know some of you are old enough to know what a 78 is. Those are like the really thick album covers. Y'all, there's no telling what's in the inside of these covers because the little room it was in a shed actually. And I know for a fact there was some rodent poop up there. So, because I tried to get some books off of a shelf, and y'all, all kinds of little poop fell down. I don't know if it could be like insect poop or what, or I don't know. I was like, no, that stuff I left. I was like, but I'm just gonna kind of wipe it out anyway. Even though I'm not using this whole thing, I already wiped off the outside, and it actually, even though it was kind of out in the elements, it actually wasn't dirty at all, but it has like a really nice vintage look, doesn't it? So the next thing I think I need to do, because y'all, I haven't thought this out at all. Hello Rhonda and Boo Boo Kitty. Hey Carl and Janet, thanks for coming on with me. All right, so I'm going to keep both of these because I'm actually going to use this for the back cover, and I'm going to use this for the front cover. Because y'all, if I try to just make this into a junk journal just like it is, that's not going to work out. And then the second piece is if I just fold this over, it's going to kind of fold. I think it's going to take too much of his face off. Now, I measured this a little while ago, and it was about, I'd say like 12 by 12, almost the size of cardstock. But again, I think we have to be careful where we cut so we can have most of his face. So I would love to have like his face and like Merry Christmas, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we want to try to get most of his face. So I took out my handy dandy ruler. And I love this ruler because it actually has like a center right here. So I can use the center of this ruler. And let's see. Oh, by the way, if you all want to see some of the other videos where I made book covers out of different materials, I put them in the link below as well, so you can go check those out only after we get done here. So I think I'm going to make this about 6 inches wide. And so here's my center right here. And I'm just going to go out 1, 2, 3. So it would be about right here. So I'm going to, let's see, kind of move it so we have at least some of his face in here. Because I'm still not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. But, and let me get my pencil. Now, what do I do with my glasses? Oh, here they are. Y'all know I need my old lady glasses. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to read and look for my pencil at the same time. So that's 1, 2, 3. So, because I'm going to make this about 6 inches out. So, I'll just put that little line there. Oh, I'm going to need another one. I'm going to need another one for my cut. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about, if I can see this when I cut it. All right. So that's going to kind of get his face. And then I'll have to make a decision. I'll probably make this about 9 inches tall. Let's see. And again, I'm going to kind of use my center to kind of figure out like where I want to put this guy. Let's see. Y'all, YouTube is still sending out notifications. Can you believe that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, and then 9. So I think I want to try to get. Unfortunately, you won't know that this is an album when we get done. 9. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm thinking because I don't know how much of him if I want some of these words up here, because you won't see the Christmas part, unfortunately. But I think I have an idea for that. So let's just go down here. We'll catch like maybe a little bit of the white space at the top. So we'll just put a line here, and then we want this to be about 9 inches, so we'll put that there. All right. So let's get our let's get Big Mama out. And I already know that I probably will not be able to finish this cover today. So what I think I'll do is work on it tomorrow as well, because tomorrow's Finish Up Friday anyway. So if we did, hopefully we did our measurements right, or this is one thing I can't duplicate. So we would have to, let's see, we don't really have a straight edge. Let's go this way. Let's go, let me just make like a quick straight edge. Well, that's a straight edge right there. So let's start this way, so we can have a straight edge. Because y'all know me and straight edges. Dag nabbit. Penny says she never thought about an album. Well, Penny, I didn't either, but you know, as being the creative junk journaler that I am, everything I see now is a junk journal. So it kind of works out for me that I see things that way. And I never seen anybody else. I tried to look it up on YouTube and see if I found anybody that made a junk journal from an album cover, and I have not. So she's breaking ground again. All right, let's see here. And y'all know I'm keeping all these little pieces because I can definitely make some tags and stuff out of there. Even though you can't tell what the things are, I still like the colors. There's some nice Christmas colors. All right, and then we should be able to keep his face in here. And okay. Now, y'all, I do plan on doing some sewing, but I don't know if my sewing machine is going to be able to handle what I'm going to give it on this one, but we're going to find out. So you can see how thick it is. It's thin. Like I said, it might be a little bit thicker than a cereal box. Maybe it might be about the same. So it's a little flimsy, but by the time I get done stacking stuff on here, it should be pretty sturdy and have a good feel to it. So that's good. I picked a good layout, and I don't mind the words being on here. That is okay with me. Oh, we still need this because we want to do the back cover too. I'm going to use this for the back. Why not? It's not going to hurt anything. So let's do this. Just move this over here a little bits. Yeah, Jennifer, I think this is a fantastic idea. So now I just got to figure out like what part of this album I actually want to use for the back cover. And since this has like Merry Christmas, the new Christy Minstrels, I'll try to catch that part right there. And we'll see what happens. And I do want to try to get it kind of even. So the only thing I want to do is just make sure I catch that part at the top. I'm just going to do a little line because I'm going to use Big Mama to kind of measure things out. And put a line there, put a line here, put a line here, and then try to get some halfway decent straight edges. So, okay. So let's get Big Mama again. And Santa Claus under the blade. Yeah. That's Santa Claus. Alright, so this is our straight edge here. So here's our bottom part. Still gonna keep these even though some of it is cut off. No problemo. And now we have, hopefully it won't come out too crooked. I don't know. We're gonna find out. If this works, y'all, that's a new medium that you can use for your junk journals. Is album covers, because you can get them pretty cheap. I actually bought, I think I bought the album cover for like 50 cents. They didn't have those on sale, unfortunately, but maybe I can cut them a deal if I take a whole bunch off their hands. But then I just have more stuff in my Sanford and Son house. So that's pretty straight. And actually, this is kind of a cleaner part of the actual album, because you can see it's kind of discolored, but you know, I kind of like the discolored part. Okay, let's get her out the way. So now we have a back and we have a front. Yay! That looks nice, doesn't it, y'all? Okay, so they're going to be like this, and then they'll open like that. Okay, now the next thing that I was kind of trying to think of doing. All right, so that's the front and that's the back cover. Is how I was going to do the middle of this. So what I did was, I found a piece of chipboard. I did go find some things before I got started. So I got a piece of chipboard because I was thinking this was a little bit heavier than it is. And this chipboard is actually thicker than this. But I think it'll be okay because I'm just going to use it so it'll have a nice sturdy spine. Because that's important, to have a nice sturdy spine. So I don't need to put it in between here. I think, now let's see. I don't need like a really big spine. Because I think maybe I'm just going to put about 2 signatures in here. So I think maybe I'll do like a 1.5 inch spine. I'm trying not to think too much into it, y'all. I'm trying not to think too much into it, but you know how that goes. So 1.5 inches and then 9 inches tall. Big Mama, come back. Come back to me. Y'all never cut chipboard. This is pretty thick with this cutting board, so wish me luck. So this is going to be this way. I said 1.5, right? That's about right there. And Big Mama to the rescue. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. Ugh. Y'all had to use some elbows for that. You probably heard it on the mic. Sorry. Whew. I had to use some muscles. Okay, and then we need 9 inches. So I got to make this a little bit bigger. Hey, Barb. Welcome home. Yeah, Christmas time. 9 inches. Put this on that side. It's easier to pull towards you than to push away from you. Alright, so that's good. And I got this little bitty thing I could use for a tag or something. Y'all know how we go. We keeps our scraps. Okay. So, next. Hey, I want to ask you all something while I am gathering my thoughts here. I want to ask you, if y'all don't mind putting in the comment, if you can comment, how you heard about the live stream. Do you all get emails? Do you get notifications? Do you see it over in the Facebook group? Do you see it? I just posted a notification on Instagram because I'm trying to awaken the Instagram. So I would love to know how you all hear about the actual live stream, and that would help me tremendously. So I'll probably be asking you all more often so I can find out the best way to serve you all. Okay, so let's see. So this is where we are. You can see we got everything pretty even, not too far off. So that's going to be the spine. Now I have to figure out how to connect all these pieces together without going too far over Mr. Santa Claus' head. And again, y'all, I'm going to try to sew through this. I don't know how that's going to work. Oh no, she has the shingles. Oh, poor lady. That's terrible. All right. So, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, I took out some material. I took out some Christmas material that I've had since the beginning of time. And let's see. Let's start this one. Because I want to just put some like on the spine here. So of course everything will probably match this part back here, but over here, I don't know. So Penny says she heard about the live stream on Facebook, and Barb said the live stream notification, but she just knows that it's at 6 o'clock. So consistency means something, doesn't it? So I come on the same time every day. So that's fantastic. And then Creative Nana says Facebook primarily, and she says she tries to use the YouTube notifications. That's cool. All right, so My tells me, Penny My tells me. So Nikora says YouTube notifications. Okay. All right, I think this might be a little bit too bright for this. And this actually is upside down. It has a directional pattern. It has like some little angels on here. But I don't know how I like that one. So let's fold that one up and put that to the side. And then I have this one. It looks very vintagey, and I like the plaid in here too. And this one is not too bad, but again, see, the picture doesn't really have any red. It has like autumn colors in here. So I don't know about that. And then I have this green one. Now the green one I like because it has like gold in this pattern. It's nice. You said one on the bottom. So Penny says her phone tells her. Let's see. Wait, y'all got too much stuff on my screen. I can't even see what I'm doing. That's crazy. All right. Let's see. This one definitely doesn't match. I love this though. Y'all, this pattern reminds me of like some sheets and curtains that we had in our bedroom, because me and my brothers shared a room, because we had one room for all three of us. When we were little, we didn't have a big house like that. My mom and dad had their room, and we had a room that we shared together. And my brothers had bunk beds. And my bed was a trundle bed that fit up under their bed. And when my bed was out, there was no room to walk. So if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to walk on my bed to get out the room. That's how small the room was. So if we wanted to play, the bed had to be down. So every day we would we would make the bed and put my bed up under the bunk beds, and then we had some place to play. But anyway, this is what reminds me of that is I think my brothers had like some sheets and curtains that match that. So I like that vintagey look. All right. So, and then this one here, I think it's a toss up between this one and the green one. I like both of them. I think I'm going to use this one right here. So we have the green, and then we have like the paisley. I'm not going to say that I'm going to pick the one that you guys pick, but which one do you like? The green one or the paisley? So let's hear that. Okay. And if you come on the replay, I still would like to know how you heard about the live stream. Okay. And I also wanted to use some of this muslin because I like muslin. I need to buy some more because I think this is about all I have left. Just a tidbit. So I have to make it work because what I think I'm going to do, y'all know I like the kind of the raw edges. So what I think I'm going to do is like take this, and this will be kind of hanging over. Both of them will have like a raw edge, hopefully, if this rips correctly. I don't know. We'll just try it, and you all will see what I'm talking about. So we got a vote for paisley. We got a vote for green. We got another vote for green. Hey, Kathy. Okay. So while you all are voting, because y'all know we got the serious delay. All right. Let me move these out the way for the moment, and I'm gonna take out my my ruler again, because y'all, I'm just a little bit eyeballing this, but not. So we know that this is like 1.5 inches, so we need this to go over just, okay, I need this back. Because since I don't want to like mess up too bad, even though there are no messes, I just want to make sure that we get this correct. So let me use my little center piece here to figure out how long I want to make this. So this is about approximate. So here's like the center. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing because I'm not looking. All right, so that's the center. So we're gonna go out like about 1 inch, maybe like about 1.5 inches. That's gonna be like really cutting it. But I don't want to go into his face. So on here, maybe about 1.75 inches. And on this side, so like there. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3 3/4. So we're going to make it about 3 3/4. Yeah. I think I said 1 3/4. She's losing her mind. All right, so we already got a ripped edge on this side, so we're doing this approximate thing. So I need scissors. Let's get the fabric scissors out. And 1, 2, 3, so about right here. I'm gonna give it a cut. And I think I'm also going to try to do a hidden spine on this too. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Alright, so let's see again. Y'all, this is what I do when I'm not on with y'all. I just take my time and try to figure things out that make sense. So I won't waste materials. Okay, this is going to be good. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Whew. So, Crafty Nana says 2.5 of muslin and leave a raw fringe like edge and 2 on the print possible. Yeah, we'll have to make the print shorter. I agree. Yes, muslin. I like muslin. Am I saying it right? Are you saying I'm saying it wrong? I think I said Muslim. Should be muslin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. If that's what you mean, Creative Nana. Am I driving you crazy with my pronunciation? Okay, let's cut the top though. I forgot I gotta cut this as well. And this one, since this is 9 inches tall, I want it to be a little bit longer than 9 inches because I do want it to hang over a smidge. So I am going to maybe like that. So I'm gonna do like, it's gonna be a lot hanging over. If I do 9.5, I guess it can't hoit anything. We'll do 9.5, so approximately, because y'all know, I know this is not the way that you cut fabric or measure fabric, but it's the best I can do. Oh, autocorrect. Oh, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I hope y'all know what I meant. All right. Okay, so let's do this also. We decided on this. And I actually was testing some of the pieces to see how they were going to rip. So this is some beautiful fabric. Y'all bought this fabric like 3 years ago. And I think I bought it at Hobby Lobby. Okay. I have to open this up some, get this going, so I can do my little measurements. Let's see. That's the salvage part anyway, so I'll rip that off. And we'll do this at 9 inches. So first, I'm going to just give this bottom part a raw edge too. If I can. Might be too close to the edge. Ooh, maybe I won't be able to go this way. Yeah, I'm wasting some fabric. Okay. Let's go. All right. So this is, we said 3 and let me go do my center thing. I like that. I'm gonna do like about I'm gonna do about 3 inches because I just want this to hang out just a little bit. Okay, so 3 inches. Are y'all cringing at the way I'm ripping this fabric up? Y'all know I'll be able to use the pieces some kind of way, so it's 3 inches. Let's see. So when this goes over the top of here, like that, then it'll look like this. So that'd be nice. Okay. Y'all, my computer is acting funny, so y'all have to let me know if y'all getting some stop-go action. I think it might be just what I see on my side, but you all might be okay. Because my computer has been acting really funny lately. All right, so and then this, I'm going to make around 9 inches. Let's see, do I have it ripped enough for 9? Yeah. All right, let me turn it this way. And I'll put you at about 9 here. So about right here. Okay, let's just move this stuff out the way for now. All right, so this is what we have, and we have the raw edges because I like the raw edges. And then we have our muslin fabric. And so it'll go on like this. Y'all, that's pretty. That adds Christmas to everything. Oh, yes, it was some stop and go. Yeah, my computer's acting funny. Because the feed is fine. It's just... I know what I need to do, too. I just got to take the time to I need to clear some stuff off of my computer. So this is going to go under here like so. And hopefully I'll get it on straight like this. And then that will be the spine. Okay, so now the next thing is, how do I want to do this? And the reason why I'm having a dilemma here is because I'm kind of constructing this a little bit differently than I normally construct. And so I'm kind of thinking through a process. So you all are here thinking through the process with me. And let's see where we are on time. Okay. All right, we still have some time. All right. Because I don't want to use a lot of glue, and what I think I'm gonna do because I wanted to glue it right onto this. I mean, to sew it right onto these. But I don't think that's going to work out for me. I'm thinking. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these together. Because I think in order to not mess this up too much or have to do a whole bunch of fixes, that's going to be my best bet. And then once I sew this together, then I'll turn it over this way. And that's my front. So my front will go on and my back. And since this is not a directional thing, I don't have to worry about it being super straight. I can use the top edge to kind of guide me. And then just glue all this stuff on. I'll still end up using glue. Which is really not what I wanted to do, but a bunch of glue. Yeah. And then that way I can make sure that front part is straight. And then I can take it from there. Alright. So we got to get the whippersnapper out. And the next thing that I'm going to have to figure out before I do that is, you know what? No, I don't want to glue this on just yet. Because I do want to do something around these edges. I don't want to do anything with the edges yet. I take that back. Decisions, you all. Because I want to treat the back first before I actually do sewing. Doing any sewing on there, I think. I'm kind of stuck now. I'm stuck in my process, you all. She's stuck on the live video. For shame. For shame. She must be flogged. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure. See, this is when you get stuck. You get stuck in thought. Dagnabbit. Y'all, I would put this away if I wasn't on with you all, because now I'm stuck. Alright, let's do this. Because I know how I need to do that. I can sew this part. Okay. Let's do this part. I'm just going to sew this on, but I want to figure out which thread that I'm going to use. So, let's see. I'm thinking between these three because they're Christmas colors, of course. So I have the green thread, which may not show up that much, and then I have the gold thread, which may not show up that much, but the red is going to show up. And you know, the red is like the epitome of Christmas. But I like the gold too. We don't, if we want like subtleness. I don't know how to incorporate but all of them. That would be kind of cool to incorporate all of them. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the red thread. All right, I happen to have some pins, so let's use some pins. Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of sewing legal today, because you know I'm not really a sewer, but this will work out for me. So this is not really that straight either, so it's kind of good that I'm gonna pin this on, because I'll be throwing myself off otherwise. Let's pin it. So we got to vote for the red thread from Jennifer. I think I'm gonna go with the red too, Jennifer. I like the red. The red is like, it adds awesomeness to everything. I just need a few pins in here. Y'all, if I'm pinning wrong, you let me know. All advice is welcome. Because y'all know I don't know what I'm doing with any pins. I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing. Alright, so let's get the whippersnapper. Oi. Got Mr. Whippersnapper, and we need the red bobbin as well. Y'all see when the whippersnapper gets out here, the whippersnapper takes all the light. Such a hog. Just wants all the attention. So if you all are new to the channel and you don't know who the whippersnapper is, the whippersnapper is my brother SQ9185 computerized sewing machine. And I love it so much because it has really wonderful, marvelous, fantabulous, extraterrestrial stitching on it. And I love using it so much. So let's see here. I would at least like to have the cover together on here. As y'all know, this was a last minute thing because I just bought this album cover. And actually the last time I went to get the books to the book sale, I saw the album covers then, and I thought about it and I was like, I don't want to pay 50 cents. Yeah, I'm so cheap. I was like, I do not want to pay 50 cents for these doggone raggedy albums. And then I was like, I could just leave the album behind because I don't need those. But now I'm going to have to try to do the bold thing. You all are enablers, keeping me going with all these different crafts. Then I'll love that and I'll stop doing junk journaling. Alright, so now here's another dilemma. See, there's dilemmas at every corner, y'all. And that is which should I what stitch should I use? Because there is some beautiful stitches on here, and we're doing fabric, so I probably can do some stitching that I don't normally do. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything that speaks Christmas on here. Christmas, but not gaudy. I think I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna try number 75. So if you have a Brothers machine, I'm gonna be using 75. And let's do this. Let's do a test. How about that? Oy. We're gonna do a little test and see what the threads look like. How about that? Get one of my sheets out here. Make sure you all are focused, because it's nothing worse than being unfocused. All right. We got to go faster than that. Uh-oh. 7.5, right? let's see what that looks like. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's try a different one. And we'll decide which one we want. I'm going to write it on here. Even I could look. All right, so this is 75. And actually, I did that at a 1.67. So it's the settings on there. Okay. And y'all know I always go for the star pattern because I love that so much. Let's try number 65 and see. See, so this is an extra step you can take so that you don't mess things all the way up. I like this one too. So let's look at this. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is the next one that we have, and I like that one too. I don't think you all have ever seen me use that. And this one is number 65. And this is at 2.7. Okay. Let's try something else. And the only reason, y'all know, usually I just go for what you know and do all this testing and stuff, but I don't have another album cover like that one. So I want to try to make sure everything is kind of perfect. I always like, let's see, yeah, I'm trying to think faster. Let's see number 67. I've never done 67, and I know I gotta make this wider stitch. Let's see what 67 does. So y'all get to see some of the stitching that we haven't been using. I like this one too. So this one is number 67. 67 and it's 3 and 7. It's the settings. Number 67. I like that one too. All right, I'm gonna try one more and then I'm just gonna go for what you know. So, of course, there's always the zigzag stitch, but you know, it just doesn't seem right using a zigzag stitch when you have such beautiful stitches that you can use at your disposal. So, I'm going to try a number 69. See how number 69 is just some leaves. Because even though there's no holly berries on here. And actually, let me try to shorten the stitch some so they can be closer. See how that looks. Oh, no, like that. Hold on. We messed that one up. 68.7. Oh, this is the one I wanted shorter. Let's try this. I don't know about this one. I mean, I do like this one, but all right. So I'm just going to pick between these. Let's see. So I do like this one too. Oh, let me write down the setting. So this is number 68 and it's 167. Okay, that's the settings. So I like that one too. And this was the first setting, but I like the closer stitching and the smaller leaves on this one. And then I like this one too. I like all three of these, to be honest with you. All right, so we got a few votes of the number 67. So I think we're going to have to go with 67. All right, 67 it is. Thank you all. See, that's why I came on with y'all, because I knew you were going to be helpful. All right, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. 67. And the setting for 67 was 3. And 7. Okay, here we go. You excited, Penny? You should be. And I'm just going to use the edge as my my guide. Y'all know I don't sew on fabric that often. And I have plenty of bobbins, so we shouldn't be running out of anything. Or should I say plenty of thread on the bobbin. Yeah, I don't know why it's making that, like, hopping noise. I think when it gets to a certain point in the stitch, it does that. So, yeah, I'm paying attention to the stitching. I'll go a little bit faster. Ooh, I don't like that knocking noise. But I think everything's okay. Alright, let's turn. And so it looks nice. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to turn. I'm going to take this out. And, oh, you're going to get your whippersnapper at the end of the month? Yay! Alright, give me scissors. Where are my scissors? Okay. And what I'm going to do, now you can barely see it. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you, oh, you all can probably see it too. Because I always think you can't see. But it's there. It's like a really light touch. So it's probably very nice. So I am going to do like a few lines going down here. Let me see what time it is. And that's probably about all the time we're going to have. Y'all, this machine is so awesome. It is cool, isn't it, LL? So I'm going to take these off because I don't think I need them anymore. Because we kind of have a guide now. All right, hopefully. We'll see. And then I'm going to, for the next line, I'm just going to use the edge of that particular stitch to be my guide. So let's roll with it. Uh-oh. I went back too far. And I've said this before, when you are using these decorative stitches, you kind of just have to guide your fabric. You can't hold it too tight or pull on it, or it's going to mess the actual decoration up. So it won't mess it up too bad, but it's still going to be a little bit of a hot mess if you don't just guide the fabric or the paper through. I like this fabric. It is so Christmassy. I think because of the glittery gold part on here, it brings me happiness. All right, let's take that out. The cloth, I bought this a few years ago. Y'all, this is how it looks on the back. I bought this a few years ago, so it may be, I actually got this at Hobby Lobby, so you may be able to purchase it still, because sometimes they bring patterns back. All right, next line. So instead of just doing the edges, I thought they would look nice and have kind of a little bit of a patchwork feel to just do a whole bunch of lines of stitching. And it still has that elegantness, because really, you really have to look at this to even see the stitching on the front. And I guess that's probably going to be a nice little added touch too. Everything doesn't have to like just stick out like a sore thumb. I think any color I would have used would have been the same way, because it's just a lot going on this pattern. All right, let's pull that out. Oh, your nephew did that. About where am I? It's okay. I thought maybe you were drinking or something. You forgot where you were at. All right, so next line. So let's see how it looks on the back. See, it looks very pretty on the back. So I'm doing I'm doing pretty good at keeping this straight for sure. Y'all, this almost would look good as well. We'll look at it, but we'll probably use this side, but we're going to look at it against the picture and see how it looks. Because I think that's all we're going to have time for. Concentrating, that's why I'm not talking. She's in concentration mode. That's right, we're family here. You don't have to worry about them boys. Not here. All right, next line. Y'all, this sewing machine is the bomb. I have a link below in the description so you can at least take a peek at it and see if this is like the sewing machine for you. I've seen other machines. I know all the brother machines, they have like a similar look to them, but the features are different. And I really love all the features that are on here so far. There are no cons so far, I don't think. If I run into a con, I'll let y'all know, but right now there's only pros. Ooh, the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Hey, I might get a copyright strike just for saying that, saying those words. I remember when I learned the words to that poem, I was so proud of myself. That was like, I think everybody loved those. Loved the Night Before Christmas poem. And then there was a cartoon that came on, an animated cartoon, where the clockmaker did the Night Before Christmas thing. It was kind of cool. I used to love watching the cartoons. When I was a kid, we knew on certain holidays you were going to get to see maybe 3 or 4 cartoons that were holiday related. Yeah, you should take a look at this machine, LL, because it is awesome. It is awesome. I thought I would still take my old machine out. Nope. I have not taken that old machine out at all. Once I started using the whippersnapper, that was it. So SQ9185 stole my heart. Yeah, I used to have a little bit of a fear of going fast with the needle, but it is really easy to control once you get used to it. And although I'm sewing fabric right now, I love sewing paper the most, but fabric is good too. See, I can control the speed too. Very nice. All right. Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. I don't think they do that anymore because you can get cartoons anytime you want to now. Kids have it so easy. I won't say they're lucky because... Alright, so y'all, that's how it looks on the back. So, let's move the whippersnapper out the way, I think. Oy. Oy, oy. All right, and let's get our focus back on track here. All right, so this is what we have, and I know it's like, if y'all can see those stitches, your eyeballs are good. Can y'all see the stitches in there? Because there's a lot going on with this. It's like messing with the camera, but this is how it looks on the back. Those are cute. So a few lines of stitching there. All right, let me get that back to where it was. Okay, so let's take a peek here. Y'all look. See, I could have just used this fabric and then just did the stitching. You can see it's a little crooked too. I tried. She tried, but who's gonna know but us? So this is how this is going to go on. So I have still to figure out how I want to adhere this, because I think I would like to do some kind of treatment on the back of these and just figure out if I'm finished with the front and then do some stitching, see if I can stitch through this particular material as well. I don't know. So y'all, we are over an hour, so I'm going to stop right there, and I'm not going to do anything else until tomorrow. I might try to figure some things out ahead of time. But right now, so this is where our cover is. So we did this from our album, and we figured out that the cover is that the book is going to be a 6-inch by 9 inches, and I love the Santa Claus. And he was like right in the front of the pile of books, so other people might have been looking for like Christmas albums or something. And then I decided to just use this on the back as well. I almost like want to put some stamps on it, but I don't want to do too much, because you know, if I keep this for myself or whoever gets it, you can always embellish it even more. I don't know. Y'all love this. This looks so nice. All right, so I am going to go ahead and shove off. Y'all, make sure you give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Remember that I have links in the description to the materials and the equipment that we're going to be using, and of course, the whippersnapper. The whippersnapper has links in the description also. And then you can also check out pleasantcreations.com. You can head over to the shop, and I have tons of ephemera and journals if you want to get started journaling here, because I know a lot of people will be doing dailies for the end of the year. So they have the October dailies and November dailies and December dailies. And I have no idea why it's such a big thing at the end of the year. Y'all have to tell me over in the group. So I'm going to go ahead and shove off, and I will see you all tomorrow on Finish Up Friday. Thank you, LL. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.